I love Aliens for the arcade, but one of my few complaints with the game is that you don't get to use the power loader as much as I would have liked to. However, with a MAME cheat, you can now use the power loader in practically every part of the game, and let me tell you, it makes it a hell of a lot more fun to play. So let's go kick some ass with the power loader.
Aliens.
I found this code a few days ago while fooling around with the MAME cheats that I have. Now normally I don't like using cheats because I think it makes the game too easy and it takes away from the difficulty and the fun factor of trying to beat it. But in this case, I actually think the power loader code does a good job of making the game both very easy and very hard. Because as you can see here, I'm kicking a lot of ass with the aliens, but some of the smaller ones like the chest bursters and the face huggers in later levels are extremely difficult to hit, and I'll show that later on in the video. Another problem with using the power loader cheat is that it's very difficult to hit bosses and defeat them, and in some cases it's like almost impossible to beat a boss. Like here for example, trying to hit this boss with the power loader arm is almost impossible. And don't ask me what the hell that glitchy arm thing is, I have no idea. I guess it's the game trying to compensate for being in a different perspective, or I don't know, maybe they're on acid, who the fuck knows. But anyway, it's extremely difficult to hit the boss with the arm without getting hit yourself. And another problem is, once he goes to his final form and shoots those puffballs at you, forget it, it's impossible to hit him, so you have to switch back to your normal weapons. Or you could cheat like hell and blow the fuck out of him with super bombs like I do. Much to my shock and amazement, I found that you can actually take the power loader into the vent with you. That's right, I didn't doctor this footage or anything. You can literally take it into the vent with you. I don't know how the fuck they could possibly fit the damn thing in here, but anyway, it kicks ass like it did in the previous level. Now I wonder what James Cameron would think if he saw this. He'd probably be like, what the fuck? I never put that in my movie. But aside from a few problems like this area coming up, it actually works very well. Like going down this ledge here, it's very difficult. It takes like a minute to navigate through it. I don't know, probably the game's having trouble processing it. But anyway, although the power loader kicks ass in the vents, I definitely get rid of it by the time you get to the elevator. Because otherwise, like in this situation, you'll be surrounded by facehuggers and you cannot hit them. It's just impossible. Also, when the aliens start jumping on the roof of the elevator like here and snapping the cables, you can't hit them. And then this'll happen.
Game over, man. Game over.
As for this mini-boss, I would suggest using regular weapons instead of the power loader, because it's very difficult to dodge the puffballs that it shoots out. Not to mention, for some strange reason, this boss takes a lot of hits from the power loader. And I don't know why, because I think the machine would be able to rip it apart. But no, who knows. And you notice how the power loader keeps changing color every time you go into a different area? I don't know why the hell that happens. Maybe it's a glitch, or maybe the game designers just like different colors. Who knows? And for some strange reason, the game won't give you a power loader in the latter half of the second level. I don't know, maybe because it already gave you a power loader and it doesn't want to spoil you. As for this mini-boss, you can beat it with the power loader, but I would suggest using regular weapons because it'll keep teabagging you with its balls. Yeah, teabagging a machine with balls, that's cute. Oh, and I love this part right here. It looks like the power loader arm is trying to hump the shit out of a blonde-haired Ripley. Isn't that nice? Oh, and I think this part's really good for using the power loader because you can really kick a lot of ass, at least until you get to the second vent shaft. In that case, don't even bother using the power loader because you'll get your ass handed to you. Skipping ahead a little bit, I love using the power loader in this level because you can really go to town and kick some alien ass. Now, normally it would take a while to blast your way through all the eggs and aliens with a smart gun or even a flamethrower, but as you can see here, the power loader makes short work of them, and it's just so fun to go through that fucking place and mop them all up. Also, I just love the idea of marching into the Queen's lair with the power loader already on. And here we go, we're kicking the Queen Alien's ass. I just love the way the power loader tears right through her egg sac and destroys all these eggs 1, 2, 3. It makes a very tough battle a lot easier. You know, I think if Ripley could have brought a power loader into the Queen Alien's lair on LV-426, she would have done so, because it would have made short work of the Queen Alien. And also, as an added benefit, we wouldn't have gotten that fucking horrible Alien 3 movie. There we go, I finally kicked her ass. Pawn, bitch! Pawn! The second to last level is another really great place to use the power loader, because again, you can really go to town. And don't ask me what the fuck those liquid metal T-1000 aliens are, because I couldn't tell you. But in any case, you can really make short work of them. I get such a geekgasm thinking about going through these levels, tearing aliens apart with the machine. As you can tell, I'm a real big fan of the Cameron film, and I just love the first two films so much. The other ones, not so much, but just the idea of going through and ripping the shit out of aliens with the power loader is just so great. Oh, and I love how the power loader just disappears into the dropship. That's a nice touch. By the way, did you know that there's more than one way to kill the alien queen in this game? Up until a few days ago, I thought that the only way that you could get rid of her was to get in the power loader and shove her out of the airlock like the movie, which is certainly a cool way to get rid of her, there's no doubt about that. But you can also just blow the fuck out of her too, or just shoot her. As you can see here, I equipped the invulnerability and super bombs cheats and just blow the living fuck out of her until, voila, she's gone. Of course, I could have been a Mr. Goody Two-Shoes and just did it the fair and square way, but I figure what the hell. Anyway, I love the way she gets blasted to pieces and they all get sucked out the airlock. Of course, a second later, she reforms and becomes whole again. Don't ask me how. Oh, and I just love this ending. The aliens' capitalized breeding ground has been destroyed, and the last of their what? Flung into timeless space, as opposed to spaceless space? Oh, and you have also survived. Congratulations. Well, gee, thanks a fucking lot for small favors. Anyway, that's it for kicking ass with the power loader. So, in conclusion, if you can get your hands on the MAME cheat for Aliens the Arcade game, I would definitely suggest doing so, because it's a lot of fun to play as the power loader and kick some ass. This is Film and Stuff signing off. Thanks for watching.